it's interesting. It's another thing I never dreamed I'd be doing, but it represented a whole different group of challenges. You know, you feel that much more driven to keep it honest and make it real and pay homage to these heroes. You know, this is a real day when a very normal guy sort of rose to the occasion and was really thrust into something fate had planned for him, and I don't know. It was really wonderful to play. So I had a great time. I learned just about everything. You know, I didn't know much about the day. It's so clouded and kind of shrouded in mystery and lots of controversy. You can't really hear about these couple days without hearing 10 different theories on what really went on. What this movie does is brings it back to sort of the simple truths. You know, what we know for a fact happened. You know, and it was in those simple truths. There's a lot of great sort of wonderful moments that we capture.
All of these little things
It's a convention.
Yeah.
This story's been told many times, but this story's got a lot of heart behind it. What would you want people walking away from knowing?
Not known as a person. So, well, that's good. He's not known as a person. So I have a lot of latitude, but nobody knows. So yeah, it's a good opportunity. You know, it's a fun role to be able to do.
How do you research something like that?
Well, there's a film footage of him, and there's biographical stuff about him, and I learned a little bit from the director who talked to his family. I didn't want to bother his family, and so I put together stuff, and then it's imagination and stuff.
And from there, I'm a former journalist, and I spent 4 years finding people who've never spoken, people sort of sitting in the shadows. Oh yeah, I mean, the Zapruder film was the beginning of what we think of almost as social media. You know, when imagery goes viral and takes on a meaning that transcends itself. The Zapruder film has been probably the most examined piece of footage in human history, and used and abused and used to come up with all sorts of crazy conspiracy theories. And really, it's the accidental home movie of a man who shouldn't have even been there.
It's not necessarily a different process, but the way that we shot it, I think, lent itself to not overthinking things. Do you know what I mean? The way that we shot the film is very sort of verite and fly on the wall, and a lot of loose camera movement, and we didn't have marks or, you know, it freed you up as an actor to just sort of be very present and in the moment, as opposed to feeling you needed to recreate a moment.
Yeah, I have